Hi, my Libra friends. Are you ready for December? In this video, we're going to explore key moments like the new moon's potential for new connections, the influence of Mars retrograde on relationships, and tips to keep your December travel smooth. Grab a hot beverage and get comfortable as we take a deep dive into your career, wealth, health, romance, and more. The big takeaway for Libra in December 2024 is don't quit. Yeah, so let's see how this theme plays out in your career. For unemployed Libra natives, the first is really about the best time in December to apply for a job. There's a lot of up and down with the economy right now, and if you are working a part-time job, you're likely to get in more hours. But yeah, after the first, everything is just going to be chaotic until January to really apply for anything. So dust off your resume and send it out as soon as possible. Employed Libras will be busy with work this month and could be resenting their coworkers. They seem to delight in seeing you struggle right now, and the truth is you want to be home with your family, and they continue to find projects to keep you working long hours, and it's testing your patience right now, Libra. While the money is appreciated, it's not helping your overall mood or your health for that matter. How many times in November did you just want to quit, throw your hands up in the air, and storm out? Well, it may be the same in December. Unfortunately, the struggle continues, especially if you are prone to losing your temper. Normally, it takes a lot to push Libra over the edge because you're all about diplomacy, fairness, and being the person to really take the higher ground. Most of the time, you will just bite your tongue and just, put your head down, get your work done, and get out of there. But they've pushed you and pushed you past the limit. There's a saying, you're on my last nerve. Yeah, that's it pretty much. It's important, though, that you don't lose patience and storm off because it's going to be difficult to find another job for the next several months. Unless you've already got something going, you need to stay for a bit longer and keep your eye on the bigger picture. And the drama continues around the 23rd and 24th at work. Tempers will flare along with gossip. Now, stand your ground, but instead of maybe making a comment or doing something that will escalate the situation, talk to your supervisor or higher up and do your best to not make the situation worse. And remember, this too shall pass, and very soon this will be just a memory. There are new opportunities in the works even now, but it's really important for you to stick with this job until something else comes along or until you have a plan for 2025. So not the best news for employed Libra natives. So let's look at gig working and business owners. You are busy in December and there's quite a bit of pressure on you right now. You may feel that your efforts as a gig worker, especially as a performer, are not being recognized, or anyone really in the arts. So if you're not physically performing, maybe you're making a project, writing a piece of music, doing something like that, and it just feels like no one really appreciates you or really cares about how much time it's taking you to produce this. So you're really thinking about changing things up, but you don't have a strategy just yet. Business owners are also seeing smaller profits this month, and wholesalers are seeing limited supplies and increased demand for one or two limited items rather than the big trend that they predicted. So this is a month of stress as you juggle these responsibilities and feelings of somewhat apprehension about income ratio. Don't get me wrong, money is coming in and you are making sales. It's just not hitting the level that you really expected. So you may be thinking that these old strategies that have never failed you or your business no longer work right now. It's kind of like, what do you do? Because you don't want to lose your existing customers and clients, but you know that you're going to have to shake things up. So it's time to make some tough decisions about your business moving forward. Not the time to implement them, just time to start thinking about what you can do to maybe change the direction of your business or maybe even start a new business. So it's a lot going on, and this is what's going to be a lot of the pressure, feeling like you have to have the answers immediately. And guess what? You don't. You need to just stick to your plan for December and maybe even January and spend these 2 months really just giving it your all, but also storing as much data as you can to help you better understand what you can do for your businesses moving forward. And this is not something that's doom and gloom, it's all going to go in the toilet. No, it's just going to change and evolve. And it's time actually for that to happen. Before we look at your wealth sector, I do want to tell you this is my take on the energy and the astrology, and it may not resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate with you, no worries, just pass it on by, and I do hope you find what you're looking for. When we're looking at your wealth sector, the number one piece of advice I can give you is don't give up. Settle your debts in December. Around the 15th, full moon is a great time to really sit down and get a handle on your finances. And yes, you do need to focus on paying down as much debt as possible before 2025 begins, because you have big plans for the coming year and the weight of the debt is really holding you back. So consider speaking to a financial advisor or a money coach to assist you in making necessary changes. Work up a plan. It may be that, you need to take a loan out. Whatever it is, if you can consolidate all these small bills into maybe one substantial payment, you could save a lot of money on interest, and you could also, like I say, sleep better because you don't have the weight of this debt. There is some good financial news. The money's going to be at least as good as it was the month before, if not a little bit better. And we do see around the 30th that you will be gifted a small windfall. This could be a gift or something you've won, maybe even one at work or a bonus at work. Enjoy that. It's not going to be life-changing, but it will definitely help your situation. So let's look at your health. This month, Libra could be struggling with throat infections, eye-related irritations, and issues with your weight. The more you push yourself, the worse you feel. And it seems like a no-brainer, but as you continue to ignore the signals your body sends, the more you feel unwell. Because, you need to rest. That's it, plain and simple. With Mercury retrograde and plans falling through in the first half of the month, take it as a sign to just slow down and rest, because there will be some canceled plans. There will be some things that kind of fall through the crack too, maybe missed doctor's appointments or a meetup with friends. Just take that time and rest. When you commit to self-care, not only do you help yourself, but you also can care better for others. And you know this. You know you perform better on a good night's sleep. And you know that when you eat healthier, you also feel better. While this is a time of stress for Libra, it's okay. Things will not always be like this. So schedule off some downtime, and if possible, maybe even schedule like a weekend away to just relax. But we'll talk about that under the travel section. So let's look at your romance. For Libra natives, this is not the best month to get married or engaged. The energy is too chaotic. You're probably really feeling it already before you even get into December. The energy is chaotic, and you're trying to swim against the current with your relationships, because it just seems like you're not able to express yourself. People are not understanding you, or people are telling you something and doing something different. And this is especially true for partnered Libras. You may have some issues at home with chores or responsibilities, just small things that shouldn't be an issue are right now. And part of this is because everyone is working more and feeling stressed. They don't have any patience, and you don't have any patience either. So that could take something that is a small annoyance and blow it up into a big argument. And you really want to avoid this if possible. After Mercury moves direct, your communication flows better with your partner. So take this opportunity then to talk things through and be clear about what you need and what you want from your partner, and be ready to listen to them as well. Taking the time to clear the air like this will strengthen your relationship. And after the 15th, family is your focus for the rest of the month. And you want to spend time with your family. You want to spend time with your partner. You want to enjoy some downtime, but you don't particularly look forward to the arguments. That's why it's important to clear the air as soon as possible. But overall, by the end of the month, you're happy and the stress has decreased some, and you're thinking about the future and actually getting excited about what 2025 is going to bring. So just hang in there, Libra. For single Libra natives, Mars retrograde on the 6th activates your social life. Invitations are coming in now, but you must be discerning. You can't attend every event or party. So take a chance on love when your ruling planet Venus slips into Aquarius on the 7th. Let someone know how you feel. Pick up the phone, text, call, say yes to an invitation. You could grow closer to this person now. Another excellent opportunity for making a new romantic connection comes around the full moon on the 15th. So this is a great time to get out there and meet people as well. The new new moon on the 30th is another great time to meet someone new at perhaps a pre-New Year's Eve gathering. So there's going to be a lot of parties that you're going to be invited to, and you may even be hosting something. So wherever you go, be open to meeting new people, because there's a good chance you are going to meet a new romantic interest. So a lot happening for single Libras as well. Let's look at your travel sector. The best time to travel for you would be actually from the 15th to the 19th, just as long as you return home by the 21st for things to go smooth. If you've already got something planned, that's fine, because this is going to be a good month for Libra to travel. Holiday travel may be necessary too, but just plan for delays, because Mercury retrograde could provide a few unwelcome surprises. Make sure you have a plan B to ensure you reach your destination with minimal fuss. The new moon on the 1st is a great time for a road trip, perhaps for holiday shopping, or going to see a friend, maybe in the next town over. It's going to be a good month overall for travel. There are going to be some hiccups, yes. It would be worth it to just go ahead and get out and break the routine and go see people. Just make sure that you rest before and after, because you have a lot of responsibilities in December. Don't quit. Keep moving forward. Just make sure you rest. A long distance journey before the holidays definitely will put you in a better mood. After Mercury moves direct, all travel will be smoother, and the 19th finds Venus and Jupiter adding to the fun to any getaway that you can plan. Overall, like I say, if you can return before Capricorn season begins, because you're going to shift your focus, you're going to not be thinking about traveling anymore, and you're going to focus on family traditions and building memories. You're also going to be attending parties closer to home during this time as well. It's not a doom and gloom month. It's just going to be stress at work, and you're going to have a little bit of apprehension around money. That's all. I mean, this is nothing new. So it's not the best month for Libra, no, but it's also not the worst by any means. The key to this is not giving up, not quitting, and also resting, because you'll have more patience when you're rested, and you'll be able to recognize opportunities when they do present themselves, because you will be clear-headed and feeling better. So that's going to be the big key. Life won't always look like this. 2025 will be a much better year for you. So hang in there. Don't give up. I hope you enjoyed this mini forecast and reading. If you did, let me know in the comments section below. And I always look forward to your comments and your questions. Like I say, not the best month, but you've seen much worse. So just rest and take care of yourself. And have a great month, Libra. Speak soon. Ricky blessings.